This is Wellington's Te Papa Museum, and it's time for a lift tour. Here is the map showing the lowest floor, level 1. There are a lot of blank spaces here because the layout of the building changes depending on what floor you're on. And also most of this area out here is actually outside. Right. All of the lifts are 90s KONEs. I have edited the map though to add in some of the lifts that aren't visible on this floor, and I've also edited it to remove some of the other symbols that aren't relevant to the lift tour. And now to the first lift, which is right by the main entrance here. This lift is a glass lift that just acts as a sort of transit lift between the first floor and the second floor. As the main lifts don't go down to the lowest level. This lift is a glass lift and is a hydraulic.
This is the glass lift at Te Papa. It's a KONE Novell-Elements lift. It's hydraulic and slow.
Alright, where should we go?
But we can see it come down here.
Should we take the lift? Can I take the lift? Okay. Yeah, let's go to the lift quicker.
Oh, shaking. Doesn't it? Now, I actually want to go to 2, so we're actually only taking this lift one way because I actually want to be on 2 myself anyway. So. See the atrium up there? Here we are at level 2.
And now to the next lift. I'm going to come back to the lift next to it later, and also the main lifts. And I'm going to go straight to the back I'm going through one of the exhibits to the back where there is a glass 90s KONE roped hydraulic lift. This lift goes from the second floor up to the fourth floor. But this lift has got to be the most pointless lift in the museum because the third floor, first of all, actually has an enclosed shaft, so you can't see anything whilst going past level 3. But what this lift calls level 3 isn't actually level 3, because when you exit, you can't access any of the exhibits on level 3. You can only access those. You can only access the exhibits on level 3 from the main lift or from the other lift over here. What this lift calls level 3 is a ramp down to level 2 on the right and stairs up to level 4 on the left. So that's just completely and totally pointless. Anyway, let's ride the lift.
This is the glass roped hydraulic lift at Te Papa. It's a KONE. There's no point coming to see it come. It'll be here in a second. Come on. Here it is. Here, up we go. It's a roped hydraulic. Yeah, the area by level 3 is enclosed. It goes glass again here by level 4. And wow, look at that, you can see the city. Isn't that just amazing? Here we are at 4. But I want to be on 2. And being a KONE, it doesn't do anything like classic levelling, not even on a hydraulic. Get a different angle view out. Always comes to a complete stop before opening the doors on a KONE. Here we are.
Back on level 2 and going across the bridge to where there is a lift that goes down to level 1 outside, which is partly underground. This is only here because this is where the toilets are. This lift is a hydraulic and is a sort of European sort of swing door lift, a bit like a platform lift really, and it's really slow. This is the only lift at Te Papa Museum that I've not filmed before.
This is the KONE Platform style lift, it's oh, right. So Europeans. So hydraulic. European style swing door lift. No inner doors. Very, very slow. I've never actually ridden this lift before. Doesn't smell very nice in here. Ah, here's the door. There's actually a long gap between floors there.
And now going back inside and going into the main lifts. These lifts go from level 2 to level 6 and are the only public lifts that serve levels 5 and 6. This is a set of 2 lifts that are traction lifts, and sometimes they are really busy. But I went on the day that when the museum wasn't very busy at all, so I was able to go all the way up and all the way down again without stopping. Also, the inside buttons of these lifts have stupidly been replaced with Dewhurst.
We'll take this one, shall we? We'll take this lift and we'll have it to ourselves while everybody else crams into the other lifts. Door closed does not work. These are the main lifts at Tape Upper. Go from floors 2 to 6. They use Dewhurst inside. So while everybody else crams into and we're only going to go down to 3 because that's where I want to go next, because I am actually looking at stuff in this museum. I'm not just, you know, riding lifts and... Come on, close! Now! Oh, that worked, it listened. Relatively nice interior, quite like the ceiling. Here we are, at 3. Spotted doors.
Level 4 has got a platform lift on it which used to go up to one of the upper levels of the exhibit. But this area has now been closed and is now some sort of reading area, and the lift is now locked off. Normally I don't like platform lifts, as platform lifts are normally crap, but this lift was made by some company called Northern Hydraulic Company, whatever their name is, and some of the parts were from KONE. And also, unlike a conventional platform lift, which is normally either a climbing lift, or a crap climbing lift, or an even crappier scissor lift, this platform lift is actually a nice hydraulic. Thankfully though, I do have an older video of this lift from when I went last, but it's not as good as I would have wanted it to be.
This is a platform lift. And you don't need to press and hold on the call button. Notice, it's a telescoping hydraulic. You can't see because the windows are tinted, but it is a telescoping hydraulic. So what is a platform lift? It's a lift, we'll ride it. North Hydraulic. Those of you who've seen my older video where you press and hold, I found out that you actually don't have to.
Dewhurst buttons. You can see the view here on level 4. You can't hear the motor. The roof, there's no roof to the shaft. And here we are. Yeah, can't see down there. There's the entire 4th floor there. That's it. This is the platform lift at the Tape-Upper. It's a... I'll show you inside. KONE call buttons. That call button's wrong. This lift is going up, not down. Oh, it says staff only now. No! They've locked it! No, this lift is awesome. Awesome. They've turned it into a service lift. Dewhurst. It's a North Hydraulics Manufacturers. I can't believe they've locked it off. Let's try upstairs. See if it's locked up there too. Oh yeah. Public access by appointment only. I can't believe they've closed the upstairs now. Finally, coming back to the front and going into that other lift, which is just across from the glass lift just now. This is another traction lift, right? And again, the inside button's been replaced from Dewhurst. This is the atrium from the 4th floor. Another atrium. The other traction lift. Oh, it's gone to 1. KONE Novell-Elements again. Come on. Right, here we go, 2. Stopped on 2 now. Absolutely ready to go. Meanwhile, we can have another look at the atrium all the way down there. While we wait for it to come. Beautiful atrium all the way down there. Bloody hell. Don't drop the camera, don't drop the camera! Fooled you. I'm not that... Hang on, stopped on 3. This is ridiculous. Also, it says on here about take this lift to 5. You can't go to 5 in this lift. The highest floor that this lift serves is 4 at last. Things is that this lift could easily open on that side, but so there is no need for this to be a twin door lift. Here we are at 1.